Hi friends, Teacher Rachel here today, and this week in your box you got some materials to go with the letter M. Can you do M? You take your 3 fingers and put them over your thumb. M. I do have some food coloring on me. I was decorating a cake last night, so if you see little red spots, I was playing with frosting. So in your bag this week we have a mitten, so a mitten, M-I-T-T-E-N, mitten, and you have this sheet right here that has some animals on it, and then you're gonna need something to color the animals with and some scissors. All right, so this week I'm going to be sharing a book that's called The Mitten, that's about a lost mitten that all of these animals try to squeeze into together because it's cold outside. So you're going to make your own mitten, and then you're going to color and cut out your animals so that you can put them inside your mitten while listening to the story or just for fun. So I think I'm just going to color a little bit of my mitten because I know you guys know how to color, and your mittens are going to look fabulous. Send me pictures. I would love to see pictures of your mitten. You can post it in the comments or you can send it to me. So show me your mittens. All right, so I'm just going to give it. In the book though, the mitten is actually just white. It's just a white mitten, which makes it hard to find in the snow. So I'm gonna do that, and then maybe I'll draw some little hearts on here. You could put stickers on it. You can write your name. You can write mom and dad. You can do whatever you like. So I'll put Rachel and maybe a smiley face. There. So there's my mitten. So now you also got a piece of yarn. We've used yarn before, so I want you to go ahead and wherever you want to start. So you're going to want to start at one end or the other. So I'm going to start it at this end over here by the thumb. So I'm going to put the not taped end of yarn through, and I'm going to tie a knot. You might have an adult help you with this if you need it. Tie a couple little knots just so that it stays there while I am trying to do this project. So here I've got my mitten, I've got it tied in, and then I'm going to grab the end that has tape on it. Can you see? Let's see. See the tape on the end there? So we're going to use that as like a needle, and we are going to sew together a mitten. The reason you start on one end or the other is because we want this end to stay open, and we're going to sew around it. Okay, so we're going to go in. And you can you can do it however you want. I like to go like this, where I go around the outside and come in through the top. See, I go through the top every time. You can also come through the bottom and then go through the top like that, and that'll make a straight line, and then go back up through the bottom and back through the top. And see how that made 2 straight lines? Or you can just go through the bottom. Let's see, just go through the bottom. You can do it however you want, whatever you want. You can do, or you can do like how I have it, where it's all mixed up. See how it's all mixed up? I got different types of stitches. That's okay. We're just making it artistic. And you want to sew all the way around your mitten. I tried to make sure you had plenty of yarn. If you don't have plenty of yarn, any string will work. So if you've got leftover balloon ribbon from another project, or if you have some string lying around the house, any of it will work. So we're gonna keep going all the way to the last one. All right, so now I have the last one. I'm gonna wanna tie it off somehow. So I'm gonna tie a couple of knots. You can just leave it loose, however you want to do it. Okay. So now, if you look, I can open my mitten. Can you see inside? And your hands are littler. You might be able to fit it in there. Just be careful because it might rip. But Aurora, who's my daughter, who's in one of the classes, she put her hand in it and was running around with it on her hand like that. So the next what you want to do is you want to color your animals and cut them out. Well, you don't have to color them, but if you would like to color them. You can color them with pencils, crayons, markers. You can even paint them, but that might take a little bit longer to dry. So you can do whatever you want, and you can color them any color you want. Like I just made a yellow mouse, and I am making a hedgehog with a brown body. Yeah, so I'm not going to color all of these because, again, you know how to color best. So, but what you're going to want to do is going to cut them out. You want to try your best to follow the lines, but if you can't, that is okay. So on each one of these, it actually tells you what kind of animal it is. So it said, like right here, it says mouse, M-O-U-S-E. Here it says bear, B-E-A-R, rabbit, R-A-B-B-I-T, badger, B-A-D-G-E-R, a badger. This is something you don't see too often. Owl, O-W-L, fox, F-O-X, a mole, M-O-L-E, and a hedgehog, H-E-D-G-E-H-O-G-E. Hedgehog is a long one. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to cut all these out, and then you can take them and put them into your mitten. Now, in real life, do we think that all of these animals could fit in a mitten? I don't know. It'd have to be a pretty big mitten, and it would probably get pretty squishy, but maybe they could fit. But in our story, all of these animals are cold in the winter, and they find this lost mitten, and they want to hang out inside because it's nice and warm. So you can save all these pieces, and when you listen to the story, you can put them in there as we read the story to you. That way you can follow along with the book, The Mitten, which is really, really fun book. So, and I've got my badger. Stick him in there. The Mitten is a fun book because not only does it start with M, which is our letter of the week, but it also kind of goes with the winter theme that we've been feeling. I know it's been kind of sunny these last few days, but we are technically still in winter. I'm hoping we get a little bit more snow before spring, but we'll see. Put the rabbit in there. Yeah, so this is, and here's my fox, but this is your Mitten Project, and then you can save it and you can practice the story. Maybe you can tell the story to one of your friends or family, and you can tell them the story of the mitten. There's my owl. And my mitten it goes. Here's my bear. Well, I hope the bear fits, because I didn't double check to make sure that the bear actually fits into the mitten, so we'll see. What do you think? Do you think the bear is going to fit into my mitten? I hope so, because he fits in the mitten in the story. Let's see. Oh, yep, into the mitten he goes, just barely. And then the last one, who's also the last one in the story, what you'll have to let me know what happens at the end of the story when the mouse tries to climb into the mitten. Because he is the last one in. And there's my little mouse. And here is my mitten. I hope you guys have fun making your mittens. Feel free to send me pictures or a video of you making your mitten. All right, I'll see you next time.